Hi everybody, not Sporbad here. Welcome back to the Create mod in Minecraft. So today we're just going to talk really quick, this will be a short little video, about some bone meal and how to make it and how we can automate bone meal with the Minecraft Create mod. And this is all from cobblestone. Basically, it starts out of cobblestone. So I'll just run through it really quickly here. We'll go stand up on top so we can see. I'm not going to go through the specifics of each farm, like in full detail, but I just will tell you what happens quickly and how we get all our end products and how we get bone meal at the very end. So we got cobblestone being generated here in a cobblestone generator. I'm not turning that thing on because you guys won't be able to watch this at more than about 9 frames per second. Comes out here. Hold on. Pardon me. Gets thrown up top into these chutes, gets crunched up again. Second time gets turned into sand, clay, and flint. Follows on down the line, gets haunted. The sand does. Clay gets elsewhere, but it's sand we wanted. Gets turned into soul sand. I think it's soul sand. Then it gets washed, turned into nether quartz and gold nuggets. Now the nether quartz comes along this belt right here into this vault. And it gets stolen here. We take a few nether quartz here onto a weighted ejector, onto this belt into a vault, through smart chute, through another belt, and of course you can just put a chest over here too, but I got it all automated. And our nether quartz comes here and gets thrown down into this belt here, and then into this vault. So we have some nether quartz in this vault, as you can see. And what you do with that nether quartz is you take some cobblestone here, which I don't have on right now. Take some cobblestone, throw it out here. Take some nether quartz, throw it out here. These that guy's following me. These mechanical arms here. We'll grab it. Hold on. So we just have a couple mechanical crafters here set up, running off some gears and so on. A couple of mechanical arms. One mechanical arm grabs the cobblestone and throws it in here sideways like this. The other mechanical arm grabs the nether quartz and puts it in these two slots. I have it off right now, and then that creates us diorite. Actually, let's go turn it on, because now I see I finally ran out. I was waiting to empty my vaults so that I had no extra stuff. So let's turn this one on, and they kind of work together. This one is on as well. Okay, good. Okay, so now it should start working here. So you can see our nether quartz and our cobblestone are being grabbed up, thrown in here, crafted into diorite, which then comes over to this side. And we have two things over here as well. We also have an andesite generator. So we have cobblestone coming into this little vault, which comes onto a depot, gets grabbed up, thrown into here, which is diorite and cobblestone, which makes andesite. And then, of course, the andesite just gets thrown into here, so we've got some andesite. But also, some of the diorite will come out over here onto this depot as well, out of here, because we get two pieces of diorite made, so it'll split it. One out here, and then, or two out here. Is it one or two? Whichever mechanical arm gets it first, I guess. And you can see them just going to town here. So, okay, so then the actually, no, that's right. The second one comes out this side. Yes, that's right. I forgot. I missed a step. So our other piece of diorite here is coming out. So we got one of the two come out here, and one of the two come out here. And one of them gets water added to it with just a little small pump here. I have an infinite water source in the center, so 3 blocks of water down there makes an infinite source in the center, and our pump sucks up the water, dispenses it onto the diorite, which becomes calcite. Then a mechanical arm here grabs the calcite and puts it in this chest. But we also have on this side another brass funnel of calcite coming out. And the same mechanical arm, I have this, or a different mechanical arm. This one runs the grinder, that one runs the spout and the diorite to calcite converter or whatever farm. So calcite comes out here, and then this mechanical arm is going to grab the calcite, throw it in this brass funnel, which then gets milled and gets milled into bone meal. Then it's going to grab the bone meal and throw it in this brass funnel. So it does two functions. It inserts it and removes it. And we get some bone meal in this chest. Now this has only been running for like 5 minutes. 10 minutes. It's pretty fast. Well, you can see the rate of the bone meal coming out here. And it just comes out one at a time. So that's pretty good. I have all these mechanical arms at full speed. 256, I believe. I can't show you the drive because it's like a huge mess. But you can kind of get a good picture here of how this all works. And I showed you the nether quartz one because nether quartz is required to make diorite here, which then gets split off. And of course, there's just andesite on the side as a bonus. And then we have over here, of course, our diorite comes into here, gets added water, and goes to calcite, gets ground up and munched into bone meal. So it's a really easy bone meal farm here. Really easy. It is kind of late game for what I'm doing. The way I'm doing it, you could do it probably differently. Early game with like belts and stuff like that and all that great stuff. And the mechanical crafters, of course, have as well. I have them. So I mean, this is kind of later game. But still, there probably is a way to do it at the beginning game if you really had. You could use chests, andesite funnels, probably some tunnels, maybe as well. Andesite tunnel, even if you need it to split stuff, because that's what an andesite tunnel does. As you can see, I have one right here. This is the one and only andesite tunnel I have ever used. I craft one stack of them, and I've used one. Every single other one here is a brass one. But the reason I use this one is an andesite tunnel will split off a single item. So I have 3 cobblestone set to come out of here. So 2 come over here for this, and 1 goes over here for this, because we only need 1 cobblestone over here, and we need 2 over there, so that works perfectly. 2 go through onto that depot. As you can see, 2 cobblestone, and 1 comes out this side. So that way I don't really have any items piling up any vaults or anything. Same over here with the diorite. It gets all split nicely, so this is a pretty compact, pretty good farm. And if I wanted to store stuff, I probably could just increase the cobblestone coming out, and then it would probably start storing stuff up maybe, or turn some sides off or something, or slow down the mechanical arms, or there's a bunch of ways. Could slow down the pump over there, because I had the pump turning slower over here. It was turning just at the speed of a small water wheel, which I haven't put my grass blocks back here yet, but this was a water wheel, and I just had it connected to the pump to there, and I didn't like it, so I changed it, sped it right up. I just connected it like so here. Bunch of cogwheel spam, and a vertical brass gearbox. Could use just a plain vertical gearbox, but I use the brass gearboxes because we can make them look fancy like this, and close off the ends. And close off the top, and then it looks a lot cleaner. Same as over here. You can do the same thing. So that's why I use brass in a lot of places. And I have I don't have that much brass left. It's going to be time to make a brass farm here pretty soon. I mean, I have a backup of some blocks of brass, but we're running low on ingots, so might as well make a farm, because, yep. Anyhow, that is a little bit of a bone meal, diorite, andesite farm here. A little bit of everything. Calcite farm as well, if you really wanted. You could just keep the calcite. And as you can see here, it's kind of, we basically aren't gaining it or losing it. Well, we might be losing one in every so often. Yeah, we're slowly slowly using more calcite than we're making here. Probably the speed of the spout. Because even if I put more than just one diorite out, I think it would be about the same speed. I don't know. I haven't experimented with that. But then again, there's our farm. So yeah, questions, comments, just have an ask. Throw her in the comments if you have any questions or anything about this farm here. If you want me to go into better detail with it, I can. If not, that's the rough idea of our farm. So as you can see here in JEI, calcite, when we, where is it here? When we mill calcite, we will get 75% chance of bone meal. It's not 100%. And then when we crush it as well, we get 75% bone meal. So you can use crushing wheels or milling. And you could also bulk blast it into limestone if you wanted for a limestone farm. And then we can also pack it back into diorite, which I guess is a way to chew up some flint or something. Or if we never had any diorite to begin with, but we can make diorite out of calcite that way. There's a few more things here too. We could cut it up into a bunch of stuff. We could pack it into polished calcite. Same with crafting, we can craft it into polished calcite. So that's how that works. And what else do we have here? And then of course here's the filling by spout. So 250 liters of water, which is a quarter of a bucket. That's one diorite equals one calcite. And that's how our farm works. And then of course, one last thing here. Our nether quartz here, as you can see. Here's our recipe for our nether quartz. So 2 cobblestone, 2 nether quartz makes diorite. And then of course I have another farm, which is diorite and nether quartz makes granite. Actually, that's not how I have my granite farm, but I didn't know that recipe. And what is this? A blackboard. There is one here somewhere else. Where is it here? Sometimes these recipes are a little interesting. This one? No. Ah, here it is here. So flint, red sand, and lava makes granite. So that's the other granite recipe. But as for nether quartz, yes. And we get nether quartz from this one. So we bulk wash soul sand to get nether quartz of 12% chance and 2% chance of gold nuggets. So that's how that works. And even if you crushed raw gold and washed it, we can also get nether quartz. And then if we took a block of quartz on a cutting board with a pickaxe and a deployer, we could also get nether quartz. Because I will eventually maybe do that since I have 16,000 or more than that actually, blocks of nether quartz. These block of quartz here. And you can't craft them down or crush them down. You have to actually pickaxe them down, I believe, is how you have to do it. Because yeah, this farm produces a lot of nether quartz. So some of it actually gets turned into blocks here. Oh, 43,000 plus 16,000 more inside my storage room. So I have a lot of nether quartz blocks. All right. Okay, I think that's the entire process of the recipes here. Oh, andesite. I guess I could show you that recipe quickly. It is right here. And here's our andesite recipe. Cobblestone, diorite, mixed andesite. And there's a couple different ways. We could have done it in a basin with a mixer for the heck of it. And So also flint, gravel, and lava also make andesite mixed together or pounded together in a basin with yeah, yeah, with these three things and a mechanical press. So, all right, that is hopefully everything about all these little. This is a little kind of small farm. Kind of looks cool. I definitely like it. As you can see, we've run out of something. Oh, we're finally at another quartz. Okay, cool. So we can turn that back on finally. I've been trying to use up some of my resources here. So we'll turn our nether quartz on so it finishes up here. Unless I don't have any. Oh, I did use it all up. Cool. Okay. There. So that'll be the last pieces of nether quartz. Good. Awesome. I had so much nether quartz. Now I gotta figure out something to do with these blocks of nether quartz. So it's gonna come over here into the vault, craft her up, run the last bit of our through, and away we go. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.